Hey guys, well I'm just out here just kind of checking stuff out, wanting to see if any of the fiddleheads are up quite yet. I went to my favorite spot over there and not even one yet. We've just starting to get into spring. You know, I mean, there's starting to be some green stuff on the ground. There's some dandelions coming up, some grass starting to come up. I've actually seen some what I'm pretty sure are strawberry shoots starting to come up, but no fiddleheads quite yet. And I'm just kind of looking around. I think I've seen some people post some pictures of some morels, and I can't right off the top of my head remember if it's from my area or if it's just in general. I would think it would be pretty early for them, but you never know, I guess. I know what they look like. I used to hunt them in Oregon all the time. I've never found one in Minnesota quite yet. Anyway, just checking stuff out, man. It's a Friday evening. It's just flipping beautiful out. It's like 72, 73, something like that. Very calm, no wind. There's a few little flying bugs, but so far I've been looking at me. I don't see any ticks or anything. There's a red squirrel that's been messing with me a little bit. Really cute. Most of the time they're just ornery as heck. This one seemed to be kind of cute though. No mosquitoes. Anyway, just checking stuff out. So it's just been hearing grouse drumming. It's just beautiful out. I had to get out of the house. I've been working out, work all week, and I'm just beat, tired. But I just have to get out. So anyway, let's see what we find. This is the most common way method for me to get fat wood. Still green a little bit, but the branch has been cut off or something. It looks like a cut to me. It smells like fat wood. Not the greatest, but there's some pitch in there for sure. Not the greatest. You can kind of feel it at the end there. We'll have to see when it dries out, but that should give me some fat wood. Let me turn the camera around. You guys were right in the glare, but you see that moistness right there? That's about, not as good as it gets, but that's where I find my fat wood. Just on a branch right next to the tree, or right next to the main trunk of the tree. Little tiny rub there. Talk about the perfect tinder bundle. Now I know that's somebody's house, so I'm not going to mess with it. But still, Pretty cool. Not even that high up, maybe 8 feet up. I don't know if you guys saw that. See that? All I did is nick that, and I tasted that. Just tastes like straight up water. It's dripping pretty good now. I barely nicked this vine. Literally just now I did it. It's spring, sap's flowing. Tasted it, tastes pretty good. In other words, there's no weird taste. Tastes just fine. That's a pretty good drip rate. Straight up water is what that is. This is thick in here. Very thick. Following a deer trail. Alright, once I started following this deer trail, I've been checking periodically, but once I started checking following this deer trail, I've got them all over me now. I got ticks everywhere. Or, you know, I mean not everywhere, but I'm definitely gonna have to change clothes and clean up when I get home. Tick season. Okay, well I'm at a new location. Same location as all the ticks, but different from where I saw the squirrel and stuff like that. This is a resource that I've known about for quite a few years. I actually harvested some of this resource quite a while ago. And what it is one of the few real true fatwood trees I've ever found. Just turpentine. Yeah, like crazy right there. I've actually harvested some of this before, but you know, I never really had a need to harvest the whole tree, so I just left it here. But yeah, that's some good stuff right there. When you first look at it, it doesn't look like much. When it was first here, it did. But right now, it just kind of looks like a rotten pine tree. But that's all good fatwood right there. I mean, I know that's a tiny piece, but it's hard to harvest with your knife. Just smells intense. That's some good fatwood right there. Just sticky in my hands. See what this does with a lighter. See if I can hold on to it without burning the forest down here. Just that fast. Little resource I know about back here that I'm just going to leave here. No sense in me harvesting stuff I don't really need. Make sure it's out. Alright guys, well I hope you liked this video. Nothing too crazy, just me getting out here and enjoying myself. You know, I had not really a rough week, but I mean, you know, the week's done, man, finally. Just getting to chill, listening to the frogs. It's starting to be spring. I know the ticks are out, but still, it's the only reason I'm really wearing this flannel is just to kind of keep the bugs off a little bit. It's just nice to be warm. I mean, it's just beautiful out. Friday night. I know that's a car in the distance, but still the nature sounds are kind of drowning it out. Everybody else is wanting to be out here too. That's the problem. Friday night, there's a lot of people out right now. So, alright. Well, I see something just now that I just now noticed that I bet if I was tall enough, there might be a resource there. Let's check it out. Alright, right there, if that was down lower, I think would yield me some decent fat wood. A woodpecker's been in there messing around. Maybe not, but at the very least the sap that ran off of it, oops, the sap that ran off of it would be a good resource. Like I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've mentioned, I don't get a lot of fat wood, good fat wood like you southern guys get. This is, the one I was sitting on was about the only fat wood log I've ever found in Minnesota here. But there you go. Hope you guys like this one. Take care.